Hello, everyone. Welcome to another update. Today is Friday, January 8th, and I'm going to go over a couple of things. This is going to be a short update. The market has already closed, but we did have a very, very volatile market experience, especially in the commodities area. The MAS score for the commodities definitely dropped out of the blue. I mean, sometimes you'll have situations where you'll have clear skies and then all of a sudden you'll have, when I say clear skies, I'm talking in the analogy of a storm. When you see the green, that means everything is clear, everything's good. When you see the blue, you can see that means that the clouds are starting to form. The rain is coming. When you see the red, it's a full blown storm. All right. But sometimes you'll see it gradually take place. You can kind of see it gradually come. But then there's other times where out of the blue, just a nice, clear, sunny day, then all of a sudden you got the gray clouds and it turns dark, and then the thunder and the winds, and that's usually the analogy that I give, especially out on the open seas. You'll get situations like that quite often. So I use that analogy when I talk about the Forex market as well as any other market. So in this case, we did have a situation where the storm just completely came out of nowhere, especially today. For several reasons. I don't want to get into all the reasons why that is, but I will say this. It does definitely have a lot to do with the bullish attempt of the US dollar. All right. We've had several bullish attempts of the US dollar, but this one definitely was one to remember. All right. Now, another thing to also bring to everyone's attention is the volatility index. We do have something in the market called the volatility index, and we have that on our daily financial market report. The long-term volatility is a buy, or in other words, it's going up. So that means that as we move more further and further into the year, things are going to get volatile, extremely volatile, not only just around the world in general, but especially in the markets. The markets are going to get volatile. We'll have situations where and volatility can actually go either way. Volatility can go, believe it or not, in a more profitable way, buy position, or it can go in a more downward position. And it can go either way, but one thing to remember is as we see this volatility index continue to move upward in volatility overall, we're going to see a lot of situations like this take place. Now, I'm also going to make one more note, and that is normally a lot of you who have been following me know, and those of you who have read my ebook, Easy Forex Trading, I talk about the margin level percentage area. I also give an analogy about that as well in the ebook, a video analogy, where a plane might be, if we're using 1,000 margin level percent, we'll just imagine the plane is up at 1,000 margin level percent. And then as the storm comes, and depending on how much precious cargo, the precious cargo being the trades that are placed in your account, depending on how much of that you have in your account or on the plane, when that storm starts to bombard that plane, it'll start to cause that plane to descend closer and closer to the ocean. What you don't want is for it to hit the ocean. So one of the things that I've stated is to keep your margin level percent at 1,000% or above. Well, in this case, due to the changes of the environment that we're coming across now. So in other words, weather patterns are going to start getting more intense. The volatility in the market will become more intensified. So the 1,000 margin level percent just won't cut it anymore. we're approaching a new type of market, guys, where the margin level percent will now have to be at a standard level of 2,000% to keep everyone in the most safest place as possible. So in other words, we're going to have to lift our elevation up a little bit higher, a lot higher, away from the waters, as far away as possible, because those waves are really starting to swell up. The storms are really starting to become more intensified. And the market, guys, get ready for the market. We're going to face a lot of challenges this year. Okay? Things are going to become more intensified. Things are going to require the situations of the things that are coming upon us are going to require us as individuals to become much more stronger than before. We're going to have to move into this much more boldly than before. So I just wanted to just say that. Also with a word of encouragement, yes, although things will be challenging, one thing I will say is this: keep your head up, keep moving forward. This is actually part of the process. What process am I talking about? The process of becoming a wise investor. You're gonna have to go through the storms. You're gonna have to, get cut up a little bit. All right. There's really, honestly, no other way around it. You're gonna have to pass through the storm. But the best thing about it is, when you go through the storm, it's good to have the right people by your side. So that's who we are. We're here. We're gonna be right by your side. If you have any questions, contact us. Guys, get ready. Get ready for this year. I'm just going to end with this final note. A lot of people have this idealistic expectation, I'll just put it like that things will be much better than before. I am an idealist, but I'm also a realist. Things are going to get more real. Let's just put it like that. All right. So let's get ready for the realities, the truth that's about to come upon us. All right? And be strong and be surrounded by the right people to help you get through it. All right. I'm going to end this update like this. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on the next update when the market opens up. And we're going to get ready for definitely another prosperous year, Lord willing, and keep moving forward and doing things the right way. See you on the next update. God bless.